Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where we are continuing on in the 5th case of the game, The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story, and we're almost done with this, finally. I feel it, y'all. So, let's continue on. Alright, we got him cornered now, so maybe this is the last episode? Or maybe one more after this? I don't know.
I'm not done yet, don't worry. This doesn't mean that the peephole in the storeroom door at Winterbanks was made by your machine. And there's no way you can prove that it was.
No, but it's easy.
What?
The cat flaps my cat flapper map creates are all of a fixed size. And the dimensions of the peephole at Winterbanks are an exact match.
Ugh.
Old Silky's lost for words.
Excellent work, Iris. Thank you.
And now it's my learned student friend's turn to be lost for words, I feel.
No, I know where you're going with this. I found the proof already. I know, so I'm not worried.
I believe your judicial assistant has already left the country for your Eastern Island home.
Well, yes, that's true.
Then you may have some difficulty in establishing all of the facts. For the sake of argument, let us assume the peephole has dimensions that are a perfect fit for this contraption. In that case, when was the peephole cut? The prosecution demands proof of your answer.
Ha ha ha! I knew it! Don't worry, Ryunosuke, we got this.
What is the purpose of your line of inquiry, Lord Von Zix?
Just to drag this out even more, that's all.
It's very simple, my lord. The defense argues that the peephole was created after the incident using this device. But now that the perpetrator has returned to her native land, she cannot testify to the fact. There is no proof. And for as long as the defense remains unable to prove when the peephole was made, my learned friend's claim amounts to nothing more than a baseless accusation.
No, I'm not gonna even... No. Ryunosuke, come on, calm down, bro.
Indeed, that is so, Lord Von Zix. Well, counsel,
Don't give up now, Runo. Binks knows. This is the time to create your own opening and force your way through.
I don't know if I can do this, but I do know one thing. Susato-san is the greatest judicial assistant in the world. Yeah.
Very well, the counsel for the defense will present evidence to support the claim made. Proof that the peephole in the door of Winterbank's storeroom was created after the event and not before.
Alright, let's see. So I should present this one? The post-shooting? Oh, hold on. Because he... Excuse me. Oh, wait. If we show this one, it has the flap there. But this one doesn't have it. So maybe we'll do this one and then we'll compare. So let's try this one.
Take that!
What are you? A print from the detective's Inferno cameras again.
Yeah, Sherlock helping us out yet again.
My judicial assistant, Miss Susato Mikotoba, is an extremely intelligent and capable woman, which is why I never had any cause to doubt that she would have considered the scenario and made sure I had the necessary proof. And the necessary proof is this photographic print, counsel.
This print shows a scene in the shop moments after the defendant entered the premises.
Agreed. And it also shows the accused mercilessly wielded a gun in the direction of the defenseless broker.
But more to the point, and seriously, she wasn't even pointing the gun at him. She was pointing it up. It pictures the storeroom door in the background.
Let me
Oh, sorry.
let me see that print again.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. This really is quite remarkable. The door to the storeroom is completely devoid of a peephole of any description. Ugh.
Yeah. Yes, I'm so excited. Finally. Mr. Graydon, we finally got you, you slippery eel. No, you're not an eel. You're a snake. You couldn't possibly have witnessed the crime as you claim to have done. Because at the time it happened, there was no peephole in the door. In other words, your testimony is a catalog of lies. Come on, break down. Yeah. Had to do a bunch of spins. I love how the other guys just step to the side and let him have his moment.
Order, order, order. I am satisfied that the defense has substantiated its claim beyond all reasonable doubt.
Yes.
This witness's testimony was entirely fallacious.
Yes.
That's not the only thing we now know beyond all reasonable doubt. My learned friend's assistant's guilt can no longer be denied. The woman tampered with the crime scene.
Oh, shut up! If she hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to solve this, okay? And she's not even here, and that's not the point. She's not on trial, okay?
Ugh, stupid. But more importantly... Good lord, there's more, Lord Von Zeeks. The defense may have established a reprehensible instance of perjury.
He's been lying this whole frickin' time, and so have the Skulkin brothers. Come on, man.
But that is no proof that this man is the victim's killer.
Oh, come on! No! Look at the way he reacted. That's not a reaction for perjury, okay? That's like a, oh shoot, I'm a murderer and I'm about to get caught. Please. Please. I'm so mad. Game, stop torturing us, please.
Yes, that's right.
What? What bullshit is this?
I was there at the scene, it's true. And I was shot in the arm, it's true. But that's all.
Oh, your hair's getting a little messed up.
Yes, in fact, if you look at the circumstances, I am the victim here.
No, shut up. You broke in with these two guys, caused the shooting of Sherlock, so no, you are not a victim. Oh, please. No! I don't believe this. This is garbage. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Ace Attorney, why you do this to them and us? Why? I still love the game, but like, damn. But they're right. As it stands now, I don't have any definitive proof that he's the culprit. I mean, can we at least prove that Gina's innocent? Because that's technically all we have to do, right? Why do we always have to catch the killer? Why do we always have to do your job, cops and prosecutors? Why? Oh, I'm heated, y'all. I'm tired. This game, it's not. I'm complaining because it's like I feel like I'm being tortured. But I also love the series so much that I'm willing to endure it, okay? The series, this is what they do to us. They drive us crazy, but we also love it. So we can complain as long as we love it at the same time. It's not perfect, but we still love it. Okay.
Still, he can't worm his way out of it now.
Iris?
You know what they say? There's no point locking the cat's door after the cat has bolted.
Okay. The cat was mad because you promised it dinner and you didn't give it dinner.
Isn't that right, Runo? As Shirley always says, one lie begets another. No, wait, that might have been a line I wrote for him in one of my stories.
I'm pretty sure Mia Faye said something like that too, so that phrase gets tossed around a lot. Because it's true. Well, no matter who said it first, you're right. Mr. Graydon. Oops, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. Not only did you give false testimony to the court, but the lies you told make no sense.
Make no sense? What do you mean by such a remark?
What you said in your testimony reveals that you know something you shouldn't have known. Yes, I said that too, didn't I? Okay. In other words, there's a fundamental inconsistency in your statements.
What?
Objection!
Shut up.
This is provocative talk, counsel. Won't you enlighten the court? Explain this alleged inconsistency.
Iris was right. One lie begets another. The inconsistency is revealed by the lies in the witnesses' statements. They show that Mr. Graydon has knowledge of something he shouldn't have known anything about, namely, the peephole. That's what I was saying, right? How would he know about... Wait. Oh, wait. The bloodstains. Did I mention that too? I feel like I was thinking about that too. But the peephole makes the most sense to argue because that's what we're talking about. Because it happened after he left. But I feel like the bloodstains is important too, but I mean... I'm gonna go with peephole. The point is not that you lied in your testimony, Mr. Graydon. It's the nature of the lie you concocted that is so revealing. But yeah, the bloodstains bothers me too. I feel like... Did I mention that? That I was confused about that? Like how he knew about that, you know? Considering that happened 2 months ago. But it looks like this was right, so I guess it's fine.
You're not making any sense.
Then let me ask you a simple question. How is it, Mr. Graydon, that you knew of the existence of the peephole in the storeroom door?
What? Well, obviously I... Ugh! Has the cat got your tongue, witness?
Hey, good one, Judge. I thought you said you didn't understand puns.
I learned.
The peephole in the door was made after the incident occurred. And once I returned to the shop, having failed to catch the 2 burglars, Scotland Yard's investigators arrived immediately. Since that time, the police have been at Windibanks constantly, carrying out their investigation. Isn't that right, Inspector Gregson? Yeah, get him! Okay, this is where we're going. We need to point out how shady Gregson has been all this time.
Well, yes, of course. The place is chock full of pawned articles, and my lads have to thoroughly examine them all. So I gave the order to have officers working around the clock in shifts so we get through it all.
And consequently, there's no way that you, Mr. Graydon, could have gained access to the shop. Yeah. Therefore, you should have known nothing about the peephole in the storeroom door. So the fact that its existence forms the basis of your testimony is completely inexplicable.
Ugh.
Objection!
What are you gonna argue?
And yet, the fact remains that Mr. Graydon did maintain that he witnessed the crime take place through the peephole in the door.
How on earth is that possible? Who's this? Oh.
Could I have a word, please, Lord Von Zeeks? Speak, Inspector. It's just that I really ought to be getting back to the station now to put in my report.
No. You're trying to weasel your way out of here now? Huh. Interesting timing.
There's really nothing more I can add to this testimony, so if it's all the same to you... Permission denied.
Yeah, get him.
Oh shit.
Ooh, we gonna get you.
It's not all the same to me, Inspector. Not at all.
You've been acting shady this whole time.
You will remain exactly where you are until this trial concludes. Oh, of course, sir.
Yeah, you gotta accept your fate now. Mr. Graydon. You shouldn't have known about the existence of that peephole. Which can only mean that you must have been informed about it by somebody else.
Ugh.
Objection!
Stop there, my learned friend. You realize, I trust, that the words you just uttered have extremely serious implications.
Can you stop interrupting me? I'm going on a roll here. I'm clearly getting to the truth of the matter, and you keep interrupting to frickin' object and complain? Just shut up and listen. Yes. But the defense believes that the details about the case that Mr. Graydon claims to have seen must have been revealed to him by a certain person before his testimony. And in fact, considering a particular clue we have, there's really only one person that could be. Clue? I know the person, I just don't know what clue he's talking about. Just, is he talking about, you know, them whispering during Gina's testimony? Because that was very obvious. Who is the person in question, Counsel? Who gave this witness details of the crime scene to facilitate his false testimony? I mean, this shady mother right here.
Take that!
The truth is, it can only have been you, Inspector Gregson.
Me?
Objection!
You had better have some proof to substantiate such a rash claim, my learned friend.
Looking at your posture and face, I think you know I'm right. And you're angry thinking about it because you're like, oh shoot. Consider the fact that we have only been aware of Mr. Ashley Graydon's identity for the last few hours. We learnt of it only during the course of the trial today. Indeed, preparations for his testimony were made with great urgency during our hour-long recess, while the police executed the subpoena and brought the man here from the communications station. And until that time, Mr. Graydon would have had no idea, no inkling that he would suddenly be required to appear in court. Are you suggesting that until such time as he was summoned? Yes, my lord. Until then, it's reasonable to assume he knew nothing of the peephole. It was only once Mr. Graydon was in the stand that he realized his position. That he would have to defend himself against the accusation that he was the third intruder.
You're suggesting to the court that it was while this trial was in progress that he received the information.
You forgetting? How could y'all forget? It happened right in front of us twice. Didn't it happen twice? Wait. I know we had to stop them twice. No. It was once that they were talking with his back turned. And then the second time it was when... What am I thinking of? Oh, when Gregson was shaking Nash skulking? Right? That was the other weird, shady thing that he did. I feel like he did some other stuff too, actually. More than twice. Yeah, I think we've had to call him out a few times. Yeah, because the whole disc thing, right? Because he's freaking out about the disc. Which I'm sure we're gonna get to that too. Damn, this case is just never gonna end, is it?
So that he could commit perjury in order to save his skin.
Exactly. And the only person with knowledge of the investigation that he had any contact with is you, Inspector Gregson.
This is a blooming outrage. Why would I be giving away details of our investigations to this fella, huh? I was summoned to his lordship's chambers during the recess in any case. Had you forgotten that? Quite true, I had a number of questions regarding the events that transpired at the pawnbrokery. Which means... the first time these two laid eyes on one another was after proceedings resumed following the recess. Since then, they've been in full view in the stand.
Oh, shut up! This pisses me off. Y'all. You have amnesia. Selective amnesia.
Where such illicit discussions couldn't possibly have occurred.
No.
Oh, I just remembered something, Runo, that all these idiots have forgotten.
What is it, Iris? Oh, what? You forgot too? Come on, man.
Oh, men. There was one time before, wasn't there? I think it was when Ginny was testifying.
Oh yes, now you mention it. When the bailiff was dispatched to retrieve McGilda's music box from the scene of the crime. That's it! It was during that testimony. It was so freaking obvious. I remember finding it strange at the time, and we all just glossed over it. Mr. Graydon and the inspector seemed to be having some kind of secret discussion. So was Gregson getting money from all of the illegal exchanging of information? He must have, right? Like he's in on it somehow? That's why he's freaking out about the disc? It would have been possible for you to give Mr. Graydon the information he needed then.
You little toe rag. You're making all this up. I'm a respectable Scotland Yard inspector, for crying out loud. Why would I do something like that? Why would I be giving away confidential details to the likes of this bloke?
Admittedly, you wouldn't have had any reason to do something like that for no gain. But perhaps it was part of a deal of some kind. Then it starts to make more sense.
What deal, counsel?
I wonder if perhaps in exchange for details about the peephole at the crime scene, Mr. Graydon agreed to give a certain something to the inspector. Ah, the disc, right? The second disc? The one that we haven't found? Yeah, they're worried.
I'm sure I need not remind the inspector that, if found to be true, striking a deal of any kind with a witness would be considered a gross case of malfeasance. Well,
Objection!
it's becoming clear that jumping in with accusations is this Nipponese student's specialty.
I don't do that.
But with the stakes so high, the prosecution is not prepared to listen to baseless charges. It is incumbent on the defense now to present evidence in support of this diabolical claim.
Evidence? About the disc? The music box? The disc itself? I don't know.
Just what are you proposing that the inspector demanded of the witness in return? The court must see proof of this alleged deal.
Okay. If Inspector Gregson really did strike a deal with Mr. Graydon, then logically there's only one thing he could have asked for. That must be it.
Bruno, do you think it could be?
Yes. It's the missing link that would join all the dots together in this puzzle.
I must press you for an answer now, counsel. What evidence explains the nature of the alleged deal that Inspector Gregson made with the witness?
Now, is it the disc itself? Or the box? Because it doesn't mention that there's a missing second disc. So let's try the box.
Take that!
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Inspector Gregson. Besides this murder, is it not true that you've been working on another very important case?
What are you getting at now, sunshine?
Is it possible that this other top secret case is what's alluded to in this newspaper article here? The classified secrets being leaked overseas from the Ministry of Justice.
How the bleeding Nora could you?
We discovered during the course of this trial the music box deposited at Windibanks by Magnus McGilded. A special music box designed to play 2 discs at once. It would seem very likely now that encoded on the pair of discs that were in McGilded's possession are the leaked classified secrets.
Yeah.
So I put it to you, Inspector, that in order to recover the second of the discs containing those secrets, you covertly made a deal with Mr. Graydon in which you exchanged the disc for details of the case. Yeah, I'm so excited. This is it, y'all.
You little... Ah!
Yeah, we know we're at the end of this case if we're hearing this music.
Order, order, order!
On the day of the incident, when we met you at Windibanks, you said this.
I would take on that whatever it is on McGilded's down to the yard, thank you very much. So hand it over.
No, don't give it to him, it's mine. No, I don't want to do her voice right now.
I'm sorry, miss, but anything belonging to McGilded has to be taken in as evidence now.
Okay. Scotland Yard already knew at that time, isn't that right? That Magnus McGilded was involved in the stealing of government secrets.
My orders were recover the medium used to convey the secrets leaked from the ministry, and do it on the QT, Strictly hush hush.
So technically, he's just doing his job. So he probably won't be fired for all this, but he's still shady as hell, so... I don't know, I kind of just feel like he should get punished in some way. I don't know. I still don't trust him. Even if he is doing it on what's-his-name's orders. And speaking of what's-his-name, the big boss, the big, what's he, like, the... I forgot what they called him. Strongheart, or whatever. I don't like him. I don't trust him, and I don't like him. I would not be surprised if he ends up being Moriarty, or, like, the big bad of the next game. You know? He's just really creepy and mean and just... I don't know. I don't trust the guy, okay? Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It'd be a nice surprise if maybe he's a nice guy deep down or something. I don't know.
And that explains why, when I presented these discs as evidence to the court, you objected so heavily, I presume. Because you knew that it contained highly confidential information. Blimey, not likely, I mean. I wasn't that sure of it myself. I realized there was a possibility, that's all. Inspector, surely you're not saying that in order to acquire the second of these music box discs, you did indeed reveal confidential details of the crime scene to the witness, to aid and abet this man in giving false testimony.
You're gonna let a killer get away with murder, you know? That's really bad. They really should take his badge for that. There's no other way that Mr. Graydon could have known of the existence of the peephole. It's the only explanation. A deal was struck between these two men.
No.
Oh, two simultaneous freakouts.
If, and I stress if, this sobering assertion turns out to be founded in truth, it would mean that the second disc is, as we speak, here in this very courtroom.
Wait, what? In this room? How could you possibly make a claim like that?
Because Inspector Gregson is a Scotland Yard detective.
What?
What's that supposed to mean, eh? As a Susan policeman, the inspector will have approached this alleged deal with caution. Certainly, he would not have accepted a gentleman's agreement in this matter. No, he would have insisted on having the article agreed upon in the palm of his hand. Good gracious, then you mean to say Inspector Gregson already has the item in question in his possession? He has the second disc actually present on his person.
Oh, sorry.
Yes!
Yes! The defense demands that the inspector is searched at once.
Definitely. They could only have struck a deal with each other when Ginny was testifying before. And Grexy hasn't moved from the witness stand since.
My lord, please, order an examination of his personal effects immediately.
Well, Inspector.
He looks too calm. Oh, no. Okay, well, it looks like we got at least one more to go, because it's not over. Alright, well, I think that's all I can handle for today. I'm tired. My throat hurts. So, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And oh god, I hope next episode's the last one. Please. I might just make it an extra long episode if I'm really close, you know? So, alright. Thanks for watching. I hope we're almost there. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye!